still stick with the corridors of justice, and the court is set to make a key ruling on the case by NASA challenging the award of the ballot printing contract to Dubai-based company Ghurair, a printing and publishing company. Now, the ruling is expected from judges George Odunga and John Mativo. Our reporter Timothy Otieno is now on this story and joins us live with more details on this case. A very good afternoon to you, Timothy.
Well, good afternoon, Yusuf. Indeed, this afternoon, everybody will be listening keenly to the ruling set to be made by the three judges whom you've just mentioned in a very much highly anticipated, high-stakes kind of case, because the IEBC insists it does not have time to get another supplier for the ballot printing tender, for the ballot printing of the presidential elections this August, and therefore they are, of course, hoping that the court will dismiss that petition filed by the opposition, NASA. NASA, on the other hand, insists they cannot trust the forthcoming elections if Ghurair remains as the suppliers for the ballot papers for the presidential elections of the August 8th, because they believe, according to them, that Ghurair has close ties with senior officials from State House, Nairobi. Now, these two sides went head-to-head last week during the same court session, and of course, they were submitting that time through their lawyers, James Orengo, as well as the Jubilee Party, who are enjoined in that particular case based on the fact that the Jubilee Party has been mentioned in some of the allegations by the opposition. So this afternoon, the three-judge bench will give that particular ruling in which all sides are hoping it will go in their favor. The Attorney General, Githu Muigai, himself has pronounced himself on the matter, insisting that it is vital that the court take into account the ramifications of this afternoon's directive, and that elections, if not held on August the 8th, then there may be a constitutional crisis, because the IEBC insists it may not have enough time to procure another firm to do the printing of the ballot papers. And indeed, procuring or rather sourcing for another firm to do the printing is not an easy task, and it has a lot of a bureaucracy, if I could say, in terms of getting and sourcing for a firm that can do that. So this afternoon, the three judges will be issuing a ruling, much anticipated, and the opposition has alluded to the fact that if indeed the ruling does not go in their favor, that they may seek redress at a higher court, possibly the Court of Appeal or even the Supreme Court. And considering that it's only 31 days to the elections, then it might appear that whatever way this may go, and if certainly doesn't go NASA's way, then this legal battle may drag on for the next couple of days, Yusuf.
Many thanks, Timothy, for that update. Of course, the opposition have made it clear that they're going to appeal. The IEBC, on the other hand, also saying that they're going to appeal. Where will this leave the country? Will this lock the country in some sort of a constitutional crisis? Well, joining me in studio now is